And it says, I am live. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone, again, whom I haven't talked to, had a great holiday. Hope everyone's, home and resting. I know the couple days after Christmas, running around, returning gifts, doing exchanges and whatnot. So hope everyone had a great Saturday, enjoying your weekend. We actually got snow on the tips of the mountains, not down on the ground though, but at least I can look out my window and start to see some snow in the mountaintops. So today, everyone knows I've been kind of splurging on myself and enjoying some new decks, especially ones that, never really quite resonated with me in the past, but my tastes are changing. Hello, Miss Nancy. How are you, my dear? I hope you're feeling better and you're enjoying your weekend. And I went ahead and I gifted myself the Darkwood Tarot, and there's Miss Selena saying hello. And wait a minute, why am I talking to Selena in chat when I can just talk to her here?
Hello.
Hi, Selena. I didn't know what long it was going to take to get a few more people in, so I was like, I don't want to keep leaving her
She's probably
backstage.
like, what's happening?
So Miss Nancy Selena reached out to me a few minutes ago and said,
Literally a few minutes, because I knew she was going to be talking about the Darkwood Tarot, and I'm like, guess what? I also bought the Darkwood Tarot, but I haven't even opened it yet. As you can see, it's still wrapped in plastic.
Well, this was still wrapped in its plastic until today. So
yeah, so I'll just go ahead and open it now.
There you go.
I wanted to wait until I was on screen to open it to show you that I really
Christmas
have not
morning again.
opened it. I know. I also gifted myself this deck, and I've been busy doing. Ooh, it's pretty. I've been busy doing other stuff that I just haven't had a chance to really do that. Mm-hmm. Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Yeah, you've been a busy bee. Oh, and too for Nancy, if you can as well, and I'll announce when more people pop in. But Jax, Mangled Unicorn, she's in a rough shape. She's in the hospital. She's got to have surgery tomorrow. Her hernia got worse.
Oh yeah, she talked about
and
that.
They think that maybe it got twisted and it might have affected her colon and stuff. So if everybody could just send Jax love, healing, supportive light to her, that would be much appreciated. So those watching on playback, thank you. Please do that.
Definitely. Oh,
she's my little chat room moderator sidekick.
She is.
So
she's a phenomenal moderator.
She's on top of it all the time. Thank you, Nancy. And I hope you're doing well too, Nancy. So many of us, need that little extra pick me up this year,
do.
Especially this time.
Yeah, we do. I don't know. I'm liking this. How are you liking your deck?
I am in love with the book. The book, but it's Sasha Graham. So I was a little surprised because I did have her tarot of the haunted house, and that came in, a modest little, tuck box, didn't have, all this nice packaging like this one did. And I was like, well, that's kind of odd, but this one here, the book is solid. It's got good paper in it. It's not cheap.
It's Llewellyn. That's why Llewellyn is known for phenomenal guidebooks.
Glossy, the artwork, the color. It's just, and I've gotten as far as her opening. I didn't realize, Selena, that she designed this for shadow work. For me, I thought it was like Disney. It would be fun, for regular readings, Halloween time, but I didn't realize that her intent was to work with the shadow.
She has a YouTube channel as well. I'm not sure if you've seen her YouTube channel, but I think she talks about one of her decks and explains things a little bit further. And she's also coming out with a new deck.
Another one.
Mm-hmm. She mentioned it on her Instagram channel.
Okay. Because I got to actually, for people who may not know that are new to this channel. Jackie's Crystal Moon and I, because when we were doing our investigative tarot, we used one of the decks we used was her Tarot of the Haunted House, because that gave us
Ooh.
incredible readings, especially when her the person in town, when his wife went missing, people couldn't, they knew that he was abusive and they didn't know where she was. When we pulled cards on that case, we were getting the skeleton in the closet card, and turns out
Was
that's
she in
what
the walls?
she was in the wall. Bastard killed her and put her in the wall and replastered. But what was happening is, as she was decomposing, her bones, I guess it was like a year or so, but her bones made it out and into the plumbing and ended up in his neighbor's, So yeah, and that's her. So isn't that something? So Jackie
Yeah.
actually got a hold of Sasha, told her that we used her deck for as one of, and would she like to come on with us? And she was like, oh, hell yeah. And I got to meet Sasha Graham via,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Very
And my
nice.
God, she was so freaking down to earth.
Yeah. She's really, I've seen her in a couple lives with Bobby.
Yeah.
And she's just, I wasn't sure about the deck until I watched her on live.
Hi, Miss Terody, La
We should
Madrina.
probably explain why I'm on here.
Yeah. So for people popping in, hi,
And
Judith
why
and
I
Miss
look
Terody.
like this. I have no makeup on.
Oh, I told her stop. She's beautiful.
My
As
hair's in a
is
ponytail. Hey,
Krista
Krista.
is here.
Yeah.
So I just got this deck, and I planned on doing, the pop-up tonight to share it. And I get a call, excuse me, about 20 minutes before
Literally,
show.
mine just opened up.
As Selena was like, I have an open mind. Would you like me to join you? I was like, well, of course.
Yeah,
So
I was like, I haven't opened my deck yet. Can I come on with you since I have time, because I don't have school this week. So I'm not like right now. I'd typically be doing like writing an assignment, writing a paper, but because I don't have school this week, I'm
fit me
kind of
into her
free.
schedule.
I know, I'm kind of free. So normally I'm writing a paper.
And this is the second time we actually got to talk today, because I had something very cool to share with her. And earlier we were on the phone for almost an hour.
Yeah.
And so when I saw the phone ring again, I was like, twice in one day, what's going on? And
I know.
She was like, would you like me to join you? And I was like, oh,
I had my
God,
notification on, and then, I was like, oh, I'm available now, because I had some stuff earlier today, so I didn't have a chance to, get stuff done. So I'm getting stuff done. Oh,
well, thank you for popping in, Miss Tarot.
Hi, Marina. Thank you.
Go back to reading The Adventures of Miss Tarot D and the Spellcaster's Dilemma.
I know, but I've been working a lot though too.
That's
like,
cool.
Yesterday I worked 13 hours. So I've been
insane.
so busy. I worked today. I worked 6 days in a row. So even though I don't have school, I've been working a lot. So
yeah.
But I'm here.
She's here.
Yeah. Blessings to you, Madrina.
Oh, she could stay, Miss Tarot D, but thank you for popping in and saying hello.
Yeah.
And yep, everyone's so happy. Oh, and really quick too, if you have not subscribed to Miss Tarot D, if you're watching playback and you don't know who this lovely queen is, be sure to go over to her channel. Subscribe. We are aiming to get Miss Tarot D to 1,000 subscribers by January 1st. So let's make it happen. 20 more to go.
I'm sorry, Madrina. I was working and I was making phone calls when you tried calling me. I was in meetings.
She calls me. She called me one time as I was in the bathtub. I had to jump out of the tub, put my towel on. Shannon's like,
I know, I was in a meeting. I'm sorry, I couldn't answer. I was literally talking to other people when you called me.
Sure.
Stop it. You know that.
She has great timing sometimes,
I know.
I'm just like,
I felt bad, and I'm like, I can't answer. I'm in a meeting.
She even called me when I was doing a live once. I'm like, hi, Miss Tarot D, I'm live. But it's always such a joy, such a pleasure to see when Miss Tarot D
It is. So. And then And then today I worked Madrina, and then I had, what else was I doing? Oh, I had a reading to do for somebody. Like I had a paid reading to do, so I was busy with that, and then orders on my Ko-fi shop, and then I was writing up stuff for my Rooted series that's starting next year. So I'm writing paperwork up for that, and yeah, it's been busy.
And Krista said, look, if I'm third or fourth in line, you can call me Miss Tarot D. So, you
Oh,
got people lining up for you. So yeah, it's like if I go too long without my little video call,
I know.
I end up missing her. So I try to remind myself in between like appointments and stuff during the day. I look at the time. Okay, it's 2:00. Okay, I got to keep my phone on, take the vibrate, so, that usually that's the time when she likes to call me.
Yeah.
So. Except for the last
But I
time it
love
was 7
you.
in the morning here.
I know.
But I was up. So I was just like, oh. So that was
Yeah.
a nice wake up call, in the morning. So,
Oh.
but yes. Selena and I both have the deck, and I've had a chance to look
Yeah.
through the book. And as I mentioned earlier, I didn't realize she had designed it for shadow work. But it was one of those decks that kept going back and forth with, back and forth with. And then
Yeah.
after I got my Shadow Raven, Lenormand,
Ooh,
and
that's a
similar
beautiful deck.
artwork, I mean, these two decks are going to pair beautifully together.
Oh,
I mean,
totally.
so I was just like, okay, I'm going to do it. Amazon had it on, it was only 25. I'm like, I'm doing it. Shan's like,
Yeah.
go for it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I'm looking at the images now, and these are some pretty intense, strong images.
And she's my favorite.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I love the Fool on this card.
And I love how her foot's kind of like wrapped like a dancer's. Makes me think of the Evanescence video for My Immortal when she
I
was
love
dressed
Evanescence. Yes.
and she
Amy
had her
Leach.
feet wrapped and they
Yeah.
were white. But it made me think of that. And like, oh, there's a black kitty. There's my Mozzie.
Yeah.
There's, my little foxy dog there. So, of course, she's got the long dark hair. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, mine used to be longer than that.
Yeah,
But
these are
anyway,
beautiful images on here. I
there was
mean,
one
even
that
the
I caught my,
Hierophant with the
oh,
tree and the way the Hierophant looks.
I love that Hierophant.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Isn't
I mean,
yes.
look at
Instead of a
that.
pope, it's an actual. I mean, I
Yeah, the
love, love,
tree.
love this.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I was kind of surprised. I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at the artwork and not necessarily. Oh, and that hangman. I don't know why they just didn't call it hanged woman, but
Yeah.
she's incredible as well. But the Four of Wands in here, because usually that's a celebratory card. You see people dancing
Hmm.
and they're happy. And it took me by surprise that, and my cards are sticking to a little
I
bit,
know. I had to like separate mine.
but it
Oh,
kind
the
of took me
Four of
by
Wands.
surprise that looks like a
Yeah.
sad troll under the bridge. And I'm like, but it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a happy card unless he's happy being under the bridge by
Yeah, I
himself.
don't know
So
about that.
I'll
I'll have to
have
look
to
in the
read.
book and see what it says.
Yes. Yes. But these remind me of, like the little Disney movies and cartoons that we grew up
Hmm.
with in the 70s, and 80s. Um, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Seven of Wands, very cool. Very, very cool. I love because people don't realize my hair was naturally a dark, brown to a black growing up. And so seeing all and you get so used to seeing decks with all the girls with the long blonde hair, maybe a rare, dark hair, girl here
Yeah.
and there. And it's all like basically almost on her. So you get all this long, dark, flowing hair. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. So I can relate to a lot of them. So
Yeah, these are really I'm actually very surprised. I mean, look at the 10 of swords. Holy mackerel.
way back. Yes.
Like the way she
Mhm.
levitated. Well, there's like all this glare on here. There we go.
Yes, they are glossy cards.
Yeah. So that's the only thing is when you're trying to show them, they are going to be reflective.
They're not super thick, which I can appreciate.
Hmm.
But I know I've never been able to riffle shuffle, but for people who like to, you should be able to do that without any problem.
Yeah.
There is a gloss. I usually like the matte, but this is just beautiful. The colors, I love the color palette.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to talk too much because I want to make sure Selena gets a word
No,
of
I'm
it.
looking at it, and I did see one little nudie card. Did you
Oh
see
my
the one
goodness.
nudie card?
Oh, the Queen of Pentacles?
Yes, the Queen of Pentacles.
See, I know people are like, oh, you got to watch out for YouTube, but as far
Yeah,
as I'm concerned, a lot of, if it to me, if it's not like,
like
every
full
single
blown.
card or there's like very,
Yeah,
suggestive, I'm just like, and I've been on the channel for what, 4 years now on YouTube. And um, yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
yeah.
I think I heard Jeff kind of got hit with a warning or something
Oh
because of the deck he
goodness.
was using. But
Yeah.
for me, it's not as, now with the Fyodor Pavlov, I've been showing that,
Oh, and
and
that one's nudie.
so far, knock on
Knock
wood.
on wood.
But
But
before, oh, yes, the Pentacles.
yeah, I knew you were getting ready to talk about it. How cool is the pentacle suit? I mean, the apple.
For people who don't realize, because it didn't catch to me right away first, but for the
Yeah,
Pentacles, she did sliced apples, which when you look at this is naturally what an apple looks like. And
yeah,
that's why a lot of the apples are used, I think, a lot in the fairy tales and, as the evil fruits in the Garden of Eden, because it represents the goddess. It represents, the elements and, all the, the power that's in that. And so I love how I think she's the only one. Abigail is the only one that I know of. And I mean, there's a lot of decks out there. But as far as I know, she's the only one that's utilized
yeah.
an
I think it's
apple core.
cool. So I just looked up the Four of Wands, and it says a passage has been cleared for you. What surprises await? The passport is issued, tickets are in hand, and adventure is afoot.
You look so sad though.
Yeah,
Sad
especially
little
with that
ogre.
with that that troll underneath the bridge.
Yeah. You look so sad. And I love
Yeah.
too that these cards would be great for fairy readings if you have fae. I have, Brian
Hmm.
Froud's deck. So
Yeah.
this would be great for if you're doing nature readings or you want to do, readings on, nature spirits. Um,
However, the shadow aspect is really cool on here that she has. It says the troll under the bridge is what we hide away. Positive qualities can be stored in the shadow if we repress them. You hide a talent or stop yourself from doing something you love.
yeah. Found it. So when I first saw this flip through really quick, years ago, I don't know how many years ago, but Keanu Reeves did a movie where he played a samurai, I believe.
Mhm.
And when I saw that, I was like, it's
Oh, I love
Keanu Reeves.
that.
So for me,
I
even though
love
it's not,
Keanu.
to me, it makes me think of Keanu Reeves. So this is my Keanu card, my Keanu
Yes.
wands. Ooh. So,
That's a really nice, that does look like Keanu Reeves.
and Krista says, I love a great story behind the cards.
Me
Yes.
too. So I recently got a deck that has a narrative to it, and it's the Tarot of Tides with the duck, the rubber ducky, that I just
Oh,
literally released. And there's a whole narrative story inside that guidebook, and it's like the funniest story ever. So I love
and
when artists and illustrators like make a narrative story to go along with it. Like there's actual a storyline to it.
very cool. Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
So one of the things I noticed that kind of made me sad, I was like, oh, the Four of Cups. I go, a fox killed a bun to try to make, that fox happy. And then the next card, I was like, oh no, that must have been the bun's mate.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
And I'm like, Sasha, Abigail, no. Because I love animals. I don't like seeing animals hurt or,
Nope.
but it's life. And this makes me think of Watership Down. Did you ever see that as a kid?
No, I did not.
Oh, I don't know what made our teachers in our elementary school for what, second or third graders to watch a movie about, animals ripping going to war with each other, especially the rabbits, and then blood flying their ears getting ripped off. That I had nightmares. And
Yeah.
yeah,
In
it's
high
a
school, I
intense
watched some
movie.
pretty traumatic movies. The one that stands out the most is we had to watch Schindler's List in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a tough one to watch.
Never seen it.
Tough. We had to watch it in like history class or something. So, yeah.
And Nancy, if you're still watching, one of her favorite cards is the Eight of Swords. And there's the Eight of Swords, Nancy.
Ooh.
And is that a
I wish
crow
it's,
or is that a vulture? I think, or a
it looks like a
raven.
vulture, huh?
Vulture, raven, something. But there's your Eight of Swords, Miss Nancy.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I just the color. I mean, this was just so well done.
Yeah. And I like the borders on this too.
Hmm. And how some of the artwork goes past outside of the
Past the
borders.
borders. Yeah. Some of it doesn't, but some of it does. And it really does just make it look really nice and nicely put together.
It does. Let's see. Krista said, wow, back then when Gen Xers, we saw a lot of creepy, scary stuff. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the movies that we watched in high school. We got to, well, she wanted us to watch not Superman. Because at that time, when I was in high school, Batman was popular. And so with, oh, Tom Keaton, no. Yeah, Keaton. Why can't I think
Yeah.
of his
Michael Keaton. He's from
Michael Keaton.
Pittsburgh. He was neighbors with my father in law and they actually got into a physical brawl.
Oh,
They hated each other.
wow.
Well,
Wow, isn't that something?
yeah. So his real
So,
name is Michael Douglas.
oh, that he had changed it because of Michael Douglas. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, Nancy. You have this deck too, but it's been a long time she's worked with it. But yeah, so for her senior year, they she wanted us to watch that. The Ghostbusters. Our book, talked about
Hmm.
how at that time cinematography was taking off and how the Ghostbuster movies, the Batman, and some of the other ones that were coming out were all starting to utilize you know um the different technologies and things and stuff. And so yeah, thankfully we
Yeah.
didn't have to watch anything that heavy and deep.
I
So
like the Four of Pentacles. It's a mandrake root.
let's see, did I already take this out of order? I did. The magic root.
He's really cute.
Oh, where did you go? Number, this is the, nope, this is the, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, now I love the Maleficent movies
Yes, me too, with Angelina Jolie.
and to me that's a Maleficent card.
Beautiful.
I
Yeah.
absolutely, yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the magic
Isn't
one.
he
Yeah, I saw
cute?
that. Hmm.
He's super adorable.
And for me, a lot of times with a deck, well, make or break a deck is the High Priestess. And she could have been a little more, but she's
Yeah.
pretty. I'm okay
Yeah.
with her. It would
Yeah.
have been nice to have seen like a crow or a raven, on her shoulder or nearby.
True.
But yes. Ooh, and the Emperor, a ram. Nice, nice. I like when they
Yeah.
use animals too in place of
Yeah. I love like the Hermit card is one of my favorites. I like to see what the Death card looks like. The Death card looks pretty darn
yeah.
pretty
I
frightening.
just saw it. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Very
very
cool.
glossy. There we go. Is that better? There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. So that one's really cool. The Temperance card, like you just showed, is really good. The Devil card's okay. It's not really one of my favorite Devil cards.
Yeah. Same thing with I mean, I like the tower. It's actually,
Yeah.
well, yeah, there is somebody falling out of it, but it's so hard you can't even to see them. But at least because there are a lot of decks that are coming out, and I know I'm going to kind of tread into some, waters here, because I can appreciate a good AI deck, especially if it's well thought out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just something that's chucked out by a company, just or whatever, just to make money. But there are a lot of beautiful AI decks, but none of them have the tower exploding or anything. And even in Colette Baron Reed's The Good Tarot, she didn't want to have, because she didn't want to scare people or shock or whatever. So she had Jenna do it, all still intact. But I like how this is represented, how things
Yeah.
can just blow up, and
Yeah.
so to me that's a. But my favorite, I would say though, I think my favorite tower card is from the Fyodor Pavlov. That artwork is amazing, and what they did with
Yeah, I have
the
that deck. I have like a mini version. The star, the moon, and the sun are actually very pretty cards.
yep.
They're very
Okay.
sensual, but they're very
Mhm.
pretty.
Mhm.
There's that one, and then here's the moon card.
Mhm. Yep.
Oops.
I would like to have seen. There's a lot of bats, and
And
now
then it's not
everyone
a
knows.
creepy baby.
Yes, no creep. We got to me. I was thinking of that girl, that Godiva, Lady Godiva, that
Oh,
that
yes, on
rode
the
the
horse.
horse.
Yeah,
And she's got
very
a
good.
little bit of a hip to her, a little bit of flesh, so that's
Yeah.
nice too.
What do you think of the judgment card?
Oh, let me. Oh, yeah. Now, is that supposed? Because I'm not into vampires, but
I
I'm
looks like a
thinking,
vampire to me,
yes. So
or something's
it's,
really happening.
but it's very sensual. It's at least it's not like
It
got
is
blurs
very
in it. But
sensual. Yeah.
yes, and it looks feminine too.
It
So,
looks very feminine, so it looks like there's two
so
women there, but
yes,
I think it's beautiful.
I love the world card.
Yeah, the world card's gorgeous. Very, very pretty. And I love the
Actually,
animals all around her. There's that spider, there's a lizard, a fox, and I
Black
don't know, a cat
kitty.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like a black kitty.
Yeah, that's a beautiful world card.
And the two of wands. Oh,
Yes, I was
we got
just
some
gonna
there.
say the Two
Yeah,
of Wands. Isn't she
that cat.
fabulous?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the witch in her. I mean, that's the kind of witch I want to be. The way that she looks.
And she's got all her apples eaten on the ground by her feet.
Yeah, and her
She was
crooked
hungry.
hat. Her crooked hat. The Three of Wands is also beautiful. She kind of looks vampire-ish with the bats around her and whatever's dripping off her mouth.
Yeah, that's blood. Yeah, I was like,
Something's
yay.
dripping. Oh, there's a guy down there. I just saw him.
Oh, so oh, well.
Yeah, she definitely. There's definitely blood because it's all over her chest too. You can kind of see it on her chest
Yeah.
right there. There's a guy down there.
She was hungry too.
Yeah, somebody was hungry.
Oh. And the three cups, little black kitties.
It's so cute.
Yeah, mine's all out of order now. Oh well, that's okay because I got to shuffle them anyways. But I love that temperance card. I
What do
mean,
you think of the Six of Wands card? What do you think she's holding? Is that a baby in her arms?
yeah, let me find if I see if I'm still in. Let's see, wands. Let's see. Okay, that's mixed a little bit now with the. Oh, there we go. She's right. Yes, and it almost looks like she's nursing.
So she's
Yes.
nursing a
Oh,
baby back to life, even though she looks like she's dead herself.
oh, wow! Look at that
Yeah.
interpretation. And they got the woman protecting her.
Mm-hmm.
It's three of them too. Could possibly be the Morrigan
Oh,
too,
that could be.
or the Norns. The
Mm-hmm.
three
The
weavers of
fates.
fate. Are you going
Yeah.
to live? How long is your life? And when's it going to
Yeah.
end? I like the
Me too.
fates
Yeah.
for that. And we haven't really read the
Beautiful.
book, so this is just us kind of doing our initial.
Looking at the images and figuring out on our own.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mona.
these are beautiful. Hi, Mona.
Let's
Yeah, these are
see.
beautiful.
Richly was saying
Eight of Wands. What do you think of the Eight of Wands? Holy mackerel.
Okay, let's see. Where are my wands? Okay, now I'm in the pentacles. Where is my... Come here. Okay, there's the knight. There's the 9. And no, that's the pentacle. No, Heather. Heather jumped ahead. There's the 9. So, oh yeah, I've seen it. Where did it go? So I can get a better... There's the queen. There's the cups. Yeah, this is out of order. Wait a minute.
What's going on with the Eight of Wands?
Ooh.
She almost looks like she's stone of some sort, right?
Well, looks like she's a mermaid. If we're looking at the right card, same card, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see her. She's in water. That's a mermaid. And it's like she's levitating those to me, it looks like.
Yeah, she is a mermaid.
That's
So she's
interesting.
expressed she's expressing her naked vulnerability. She
Ooh, is that
remains
what it says?
exposed and open as she sends out her personal desire, each intention embodied in the wands shooting out above her. She casts a spell and makes her intentions known. The card is your energy in action.
Ooh,
Pretty flipping
all
cool.
right.
Yeah,
Man.
this is a
And there are
beautiful
men
deck.
too in the deck though, so people think it might be just it is heavily feminine, but at the same time,
Yeah,
um the gents are represented. Um the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, these are things from it makes me too some of these are making me think of the Rescuers. I don't know if anyone remembers seeing those as a kid, but it was this young little girl and she had these two evil people that had adopted her or whatever, and they kept sending her down into like what I want to say like a lower world, but below ground in this bucket to look for this green stone that was supposed to be, they'll make them rich or they had power and stuff in it. And they took these mice to come and save her, to rescue her. And so some of the trees and things I'm feeling like from the rescuers and from like Snow White and
yeah.
all that. So very much um
Did you notice
so
the Queen of Wands that she's like walking in fire? Although it's not, it's she's not, it's not engulfed. I mean, it's completely around her, but it's not harming her. She's
yep,
taken over that fire and she's walked through it and she's,
she
yeah,
owns it.
she
Hmm.
owns it.
And there's a little kitty down
It's
there.
like what's that word? It's called anima sola. Is a name of a woman who's engulfed in flames, but she's not letting it. But it's called anima sola. It's a beautiful image.
You're going to have to write that out and send that to me because I just posted a new painting and there's a female figure and it
I
looks like
saw that. I
and I
saw that.
just put Phoenix on it, but now that you said that, oh, I think that might be a better title.
It's called
Ooh,
Anima Sola. Let me look up the image for you.
Anima
It's a
Sola.
phenomenal. Um,
And I love the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness, yes. I love that.
yeah,
Yeah, I gotta change that.
yeah. That's what it's called, Anima Sola, and it's like she's, even though she's mortal, she's like the fire is doing absolutely nothing to her,
Yeah.
like
She
nothing at
rises
all.
out of the flames.
Yeah, like she's becoming that phoenix.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Anima. Oh, that's gonna be the name. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Isn't that beautiful though? That's what it reminds me of, that card. Oh, I love the Ten of
The
Cups.
Ten of
Babies.
Cups. Wolves are with the little wolf
The little
cubs.
babies. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
And Krista said reminds her of Wonder Woman. That so.
Yeah, I love that. So pretty.
Oh, and I love the Knight of Cups. He actually made a little picnic. So I like how it's not just the traditional, I'm in the car, I tarot needs to develop and change with the times. And so I like how
Yeah.
artists now are able to take, the symbolism behind it and actually visually, present it, you
Look
know.
at the King of Cups with the
Ooh,
spirit coming out of the cup.
I know, look
Isn't that fabulous?
at that. Ooh,
As he's touching the water while he, like, it's almost like the Temperance card with the water coming in from one and the other. It looks
mm-hmm.
like it's coming out of that cup and it's that spirit, yet he's still touching the water.
He's conjuring her.
Yeah. Isn't
Ooh.
that cool?
He
That's
reminds me of an actor too, and I'm thinking not it was one of the actors from The Hobbit, one of the main characters, like the guy with the long beard and the long hair
mm-hmm.
and everything. So, ooh, the Two of Swords.
I was looking at that. Yeah.
I
A
thought she was going to
reflection.
maybe distort her image in the water, and I was like, oh, it would have been kind of cool to see a distorted image
Yeah.
reflection in the water.
Yeah.
Um, but
Very
no.
cool though.
Ooh, and that Three of Swords. People don't like spiders. For me, it's snakes.
That's a
Oh, that's right.
tarantula right there. That's huge.
Yeah, I had one walking up to me when I was living in Arizona. I was at the lake with Lilu, and something just happened to catch something out of the corner of my eye, and I looked and yeah, I'm just like, okay, come on, Lilu, we're gonna give Grandma Spider here her space, and let her walk by. Um, so
Yeah, I like these.
for
Oh, the
me though,
five of swords. Did you? Oh, look at that one.
yeah,
Stabbed in the back. Sorry
mm-hmm,
about the reflection, people, guys. This is really bad. Yeah, I'll let you
yeah.
show the cards because mine is too reflective. I mean, look
I
at the
think it's
back
just
on
because of
there.
the angle of my, but yeah, ouch. Actually,
Wow.
come to think of it, I know somebody who did that exact thing to me about 17, it's been almost like 17 years back in 2008 and 9. Her and I have been friends for like 25 years up to that point, and she had red hair. She dyed her hair red. Her hair. So to me, ouch. Oh, yeah. It's interesting how we can place our lives and
Yeah,
stories, in the cards as well. And the Four of Swords. I don't know. That's supposed to be a peaceful rest, and I don't
I
have to
know it
worry
is. That
about
doesn't look very peaceful to me.
no.
The Six of Swords is really cool. Did
I
you
know.
see
I
how
was
the
just
girl's
saying.
trying to
Mm-hmm.
like almost like stop her from leaving? And she's like, no, I'm leaving. Even though there's
Well, she's leaving
alligators
her
in the pond.
daughter. Yeah. Uh huh. She's got her baby in there, and so she's
Mm-hmm.
relying on herself to get across, and not
Yeah,
somebody else. She's taking control of her reins, so to speak.
I like
Wow.
these very much.
The Nine of Swords is beautifully done too. I just like the
Mm-hmm.
the
I love her
elegance and
outfit.
mm-hmm.
Her dress is so pretty.
Oof, that Ten of Swords, yeah, on that
Wow.
rack.
Mm-mm.
Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Ooh, the Devil, like another double card.
Yeah.
Now the Nine of Wands is interesting because there's no really other character like him. Now for me, that almost looks like a Fool card.
Yeah, it looks like a
Maybe
gesture
a double
card.
card. Yeah, so it's interesting. But he's the villain. He's behind there and he's buying his time. He's resilient. Let me say,
Oh, could
he's going to get
be.
out of that cage.
Yeah, I like the different meanings and interpretations for her
Mhm.
card.
Yeah, and she's cool with her wand. Yep.
I love that.
Wingardium Leviosa,
Yep.
not Leviosa. That was one of the best
I love
lines
that
from the
movie.
movie when she corrected Ron. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Leviosa.
did you see the Six of Pentacles?
Let's see. I'm in the cups. Where we go? Let me go to Pentacles. Oh my goodness, where are my Pentacles? Do 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 do. Let's see. Ace, three. Oh, and then we got swords. Um, bear with me, y'all. I've got like three piles of going from one. Okay, let's see. There's knight. No, there's the hermit. No, boy, I really am kind of out of. Um, just really quick though, the magician. That looks like a crone to me.
It does. I like it.
Um, so what? Here, you said the Six of Pentacles.
Yeah, look at that. It's like he's sharing,
That
but
no,
he's
that's like the
also,
devil card. Yeah.
I know he's making her sign over her life in a way. See that? How she's has that paper and she's signing?
Mm-hmm. I don't
Like
know why they didn't use that for the
what's
devil card.
happening there? Yeah.
That's
That's
the only
definitely
thing is I've seen
sharing your
sometimes
wealth.
people switch, and you get used to learning the traditional, and then you see them switch it up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
there we go, there it is. So for people who might have had a hard time seeing, that's it right there.
Not
But
wild.
yeah, but yes, sometimes you got to rob Peter. Pay, yeah, the old saying, you got to rob Peter to pay Paul, and what we have, signing our loans for school, signing up for credit cards, having to take loans out for vehicles. We're basically
School,
signing our
your
way,
life
our own
over.
way.
Even if it's
Mhm.
electronically, you're still signing it over.
Yeah. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles.
I know, isn't that wild?
Wow. The Eight of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because I'm used to with Eight of Pentacles, someone's like hunched over working on something. They show
Yeah.
them physically participating in creating and focusing
Mm-hmm.
on their skills. So with this one here, it's almost like it's already done for her and she's reaching up for it. Or she could have made those herself and she's putting that last one up there too. Um,
Oh,
who the-
true.
now the 10 of Pentacles, to me, that's
Yeah.
vagina. There's just more that could have been done, you
Yeah, I
know.
think so too. You see the little sleeping animals down there? I don't know
Yeah,
what they are, but they're
with some of
sleeping.
these here, they should have made them the contrast a little bit more in
Yeah.
value. We got crows, and then we have a kitty cat, and then oh, it's a little baby kitten, little
Mm-hmm.
black, little black bin here. So
So it's
yeah,
like your legacy. Like it's, but what
hmm
part of this is your legacy though? Is it
for
rooted
me,
because it's a tree?
yeah, it's like your family tree. In some cards
Yeah.
I look at it as a family tree, but
Yeah.
this one here, it's that gaping though. It's almost like this is where you came from, and this is
This is where you're
in
gonna
a
end
way
up in
where
that
you
hole.
return, especially when you do shamanic work. A lot of people
Yeah.
like visualizing going down the trunk of a tree or,
Because
um,
there's also spider webs on there, so that tells you that that's been sitting there for a while, so it does
yeah.
show you that that is your legacy that you've been working on, or your generational.
I think so too, Krista. I would like to get back into my investigation. I had some people telling me it's unethical and I really shouldn't do it, but for me,
Why would it be
um,
considered unethical?
well, for one, when we pull cards and say this could represent the father, this could represent the boyfriend or a boy. By doing that, you are inadvert or putting you are what's the word? You're turning people
Mm,
against somebody that may not. But like I always say, though, this is just us thinking. It's we're not accusing anybody. We're just saying that this card could reflect this type of
the
individual
energy.
in this person in
Yeah.
life. So I was told that's a very slippery soap, and that because of people who do the true crime and stuff, it can affect the outcome of trials and things. So I don't know, but for me, I've always started from the standpoint of this is just alleged. We're just looking into
This is
this
for
case,
entertainment purposes only, people.
and we're not accusing anybody. We're just looking at the cards and who these personalities could
Yeah.
possibly reflect in this individual's life, and on my old channel, the one that we did on Nazia Harris has over 17,000 views
Wow.
because our cards were giving in we're sharing we're getting what we were getting from our cards. It was actually coming out during the trial that came out almost a year later, and people kept telling us, you got to do another one, you got to do another one, and we're like, no, we've already
Wow.
tapped in the energy. But yeah, so for Jackie and I, and so we do it so that we can give the victim a voice. We can maybe help family bring close, you know what I mean? So it's never
Yeah.
for, we don't make any money off of it. We've had people reach out to us privately asking if we could look at cases. Some we've turned down, but there are a couple others that we did. Um, and so it's never about us taking money or, expecting money or anything. This is just us trying to get to the bottom of what happened to these poor
Yeah.
individuals. So, um, but yeah, and so, but I miss doing it, so
Yeah.
I may very well.
And Ginger likes doing that too, doesn't she?
She does the para oracles. She did
Okay.
one with me on Shan's house. She does the paranormal. I do the para oracle. I think she might have looked at a case, but Hershey used to join Jackie and I. Allison used to join us for a couple of shows.
Yeah.
And then Sylvia, a bit intuitive, she actually joined us for she brought us aware, made us aware of the Nazia case in Detroit, and she joined us. And so yeah, I miss doing it because according to people sending us emails, that we were very helpful, that we were very and our
Nice.
rings were helpful to them,
Yeah.
so yeah, and there are some shows that do both. Law enforcement take it seriously. Well, like I said, there's some people who put out their They do all the, oh, how do I say it? All the clickbait stuff. Who's
Yeah.
this? Ours was just always, here's the person we're reading on. This is when went missing, or when she was, or they were, murdered. I go, please, and I list numbers: FBI, local law enforcement. Please call here, and that's it. And then we go in, just pull the cards. We don't make it a fanfare, you
Yeah.
know, or tell people, oh no, definitely this is the nanny. We don't do
Yeah.
that. No, we don't.
Wow.
So, but yeah, this would make probably a very interesting
I think so. Yeah, definitely. Especially the
book.
way that the images look and how they look. Some of them look like death. Some
Hmm.
of them, the way that they were with the swords and how they are the backstabbing and all that stuff. I think they're
Yeah.
going to be, or like even like that ten of pentacles. They're hidden in the backyard by a tree.
Hmm. So different ways of interpreting, but I still say my favorite card is the Fool and the
Beautiful.
Temperance. What's your
Yeah.
favorite so far? Would you say? Like,
I
what's
do
your
like the
top?
Fool card. I definitely like the Hierophant is a really good one.
Yes.
Strength is different with that Cobra on there.
Yeah, I was just like, no, not a snake.
I know. I do
But
like
Heather
the
can get
Death
over it.
card and the Temperance card. The Star, the Moon, the Sun. I'm actually liking a lot of this whole deck.
This is the Strength card. I mean, she looks
Yeah.
cool. I really like
Two of
how they did.
Wands. She looks fabulous. I want to look like her.
There's the
Yeah, these are
Hermit.
really good. I like a lot of them.
Ooh, and the Judgment. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like how she's confident.
Yeah.
She's posture,
Yeah.
confidence, like that. But then,
I do.
the two at her feet, though, there's like a lot of bondage.
There is.
This,
There's
uh,
a lot of stuff happening in these cards.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I'm liking a lot of these
yeah.
images.
That
A lot
that
of them
that
stand out.
Hierophant for people who came in later, that is
Yeah,
phenomenal. Instead of people kneeling down
beautiful.
in front of a pope, I really,
Yeah,
yes. And that Page of Wands, I love her. She's adorable.
she is.
I really like that.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of the queens in here, like the Queen of Wands. I love the way she looked and she was in that fire, like Anima Sola.
Hmm. Eight of Cups has got a stake in it too,
Yeah.
slithering away from which is different. Usually it's a person. Oh no, the Nine of Cups has a bird in the. Ziva did that a couple times. One
Ah,
didn't make
did she
it,
bring you a bird?
and then a couple times she brought live ones in the house, and we had to get a live bird out of the house. But at that last time, we told her, no, no birdies. You can't do that, Mama. And so, what does she do? Next time, she brings us a stick, and we get so excited. We're like, good, Mama. Yes, bring us sticks. And after that, by the end of the week, we have a pile of sticks and twigs and things and little
I
ball,
love
and then
that.
we get rid of them, put them back out, and she would bring. So that became her prey for us. She understood. Mommy and Daddy didn't want her
Beautiful.
bringing any, you know, animals in the house, killing any animals. Um, so and there's I don't know if we show people the Queen of Cups. There she
Mhm.
is. I love the Fae touch to these two. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot
Ginger.
of almost like a vampire fae type of energy.
Yeah.
Very
Very,
gothic,
yes.
but beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, the
I love
Five of
this deck.
Swords, man. I'm telling you. Oh God, that Five of Swords. Yeah. So really quick, because I know you don't have a lot of time. What do you think of the book so far?
I
What-
like that it has the shadow meaning in there. It's a really nice, it has a full color on one side right here, which is really
yeah.
nice. It's glossy. And then on the other side, it gives you like the full, it gives you like 2.5 pages worth of information, almost 3. So I think
That's a lot.
that's a
Yeah.
lot. She really went deep into her book here.
So when people say, "Oh, you're reading out of a book, you don't know your cards," no, a lot of
No,
different authors. I like to read the books along with readings because it gives you another perspective. Because really, who can, depending on how many tarot decks you have, how many guidebooks and their perspective, excuse me, their perspectives can you hold, retain, it's just, yeah.
And I mean, it's like you said, each creator has their own meaning, and they put in their own little detail on what it means for them. And if they have a story to go with it, like that narrative story, then it's going to be a little bit more deeper.
Yeah.
And
And
sometimes
I
you
have
want to read that. Yeah.
and I
I
have a
love it.
feeling that I'm going to take maybe some of these images out and do a journal and do like a spiritual journal with the beautiful images in this book. I hate destroying a book, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I would love to have that and have a poem or do this or that. So I may I may do that.
I
It's
do
just
like looking at the book because it does give you a larger image of it.
yes,
So you can see a lot more of the
yes.
detail that she was trying to show you.
Hmm.
So it's good to look at the guidebook on this part.
Not every card is represented in a large scale, but there's a lot of really cool ones in
Mm-hmm.
here. Like the little gremlins, they're so cute. The little, or what do you call them? I don't know what she
I
calls
like
them.
them.
I love
Yeah, this
that.
is a really nice deck.
Grumpy old troll. That's cute.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
really
it just
nice.
made me also think of old Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah,
The original Scooby Doo, especially with the eyes coming out of the trunk. They had the
I
little. They
love
would do
that.
that in the beginning. Yep.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is great. This is a, I
and
mean,
for those
I
who don't
definitely
start.
recommend this deck.
Hmm.
Oh my.
And I'm going to see if, seeing that she joined Jackie and I'm wondering if Sasha might find time to join me on my channel to talk about
Yeah,
the dark one.
I'm sure she would. But yeah, she's creating another deck, so I think it's a vampire deck maybe.
Okay. For
I
me, it's
think.
always
I
been hard
think.
to get into vampires because for me, it's like, who would want to have to for me, I can't find how romantic and sexy it is to take the life of another, especially in a lot of these brutal movies with all the oh goodness gracious, Shan's underworld and all that stuff. To me, that is just too much. So when it
Like
comes to,
Stranger Things, we just finished watching
I never watched that.
the
Yeah.
last of Stranger Things, and now we have one more episode to watch, and that's like on New Year's, I think it drops, and that's like the final episode.
Do they have vampires in that one?
No, but it's a lot of blood sucking other stuff going on there, like almost not really blood sucking, but it's a lot of
Wow.
it's like Dungeons and Dragons.
Never was a D&D girl.
Yeah,
Whew.
like a Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah,
So I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. I don't know if you're up for it. I'm
yeah.
just going to pull two cards, one from the top
Oh,
and
it
one from the
shuffles pretty
bottom.
nicely too. It's not
It
too thick.
does. It's not slipping all around or
Oh,
flying
it
all
ripple
over the
shuffles
place.
very nicely. Yeah, that's really nice. I
Yeah, I
like this
could,
deck.
Crystal. Yep. Oh, and I got a jumper.
I
So,
like this deck. Yeah. Yep.
oh, my favorite card popped out. Yay! I did. So I got three cards because one jumped out, and I want to honor that. So Two of Pentacles. Yep, this time of year, balance and everything. Juggling finances, especially after the holidays. So this is right now finding, the best ways for us to juggle our health,
Yeah.
our, careers, our work, our, our sense of security and stability, and just yeah, finding a healthy balance. That's the card that jumped out. But what I love here is that Ace of Swords. New
Mm-hmm.
ideas are coming through, new ways of communicating maybe to yourself and to others what you would like to manifest this year in the new coming year. So pay attention to your dreams, to signs. Spirit is also communicating with you, and as well as your higher self. And my favorite card, she's got to be my favorite, is the Fool.
I love that.
And so, limitless potential, taking that leap of faith, believing that everything you need is in that little bag. You have
Mm-hmm.
the power to manifest. Because to me, she's the same as, with the magician. everything that's in that bag gets laid out on the altar, and there's all your tools, everything you'll need right there, you know. So have that, take that leap of faith this coming year, everybody. You know, be open to new ideas, again, new ways of communicating with people, spirit, and just keep doing the balance, and we'll be
Nice.
good.
So, yeah, I got 3 cards as well. The first card I got was a Chariot. So I think with 2026 coming up, we are definitely going places. We definitely, I think we're being asked to, what it is we want to align with our path for 2026, because I also got the 2 of Wands. So it's really asking you to pick a pick a path. Where are you going? So with the Chariot and the 2 of Wands, I think you're definitely being asked to um, pick a path, pick a side. Which way are you going? But then I got another two. I got the 2 of Pentacles, like you got.
Yay!
Yay!
That's
So we got
pretty
the Two of
cool.
Pentacles, and that's
Yeah.
about what are you going to balance with your life with this path that you're taking. So you have the Chariot, you're going places with it, but then you have to make a decision. What side are you going to take? And one side is probably going to be more balanced than the other. So
Mhm.
with the 2 of Pentacles, they are asking you to balance this path of yours. One's going to be better than the other, and balance out your pros and cons on that.
And I love that they use the tree because the tree is about being rooted, being
Yeah.
grounded. So
Yeah.
even though you're bouncing, you're still staying grounded and rooted in what you know you need to do and how to maintain that balance. While that Two of Swords helping you mentally be able to, you know, because we
But
can't
then
really think clearly if we're not grounded properly.
But then that 2 of Pentacles is also telling me that it's about your responsibilities. Like, what are you holding on to? Like, what are you going to balance responsibility wise?
Mhm.
So I
Krista's
think
digging the cards.
yeah, definitely
Yes,
2026
yes.
is definitely coming, and we have choices to make.
You sure do. And lots of
Yeah.
new projects on the horizon,
I
too.
know there are a lot of new projects. Like, I was speaking of rooted, I have a project called Returning Home Rooted. So
There you go. That's your
that
affirmation there, dearie.
it is, yeah. That's my
Yeah.
reminder that I will be doing this whole root chakra healing for 2026, and bringing everybody along with me who wants to come along in that ride.
Yep, and Irene
Responsibility.
says
Yeah.
that's that part responsibility. Yep, and I
Yeah.
like that Ace of Swords too for me because I'm planning on. I keep saying I'm thinking about, but I'm actually planning on going and asking for some local financial assistance if possible to get my peer advocacy certification here for Oregon.
Ooh.
And that way I can start doing peer support and I can incorporate the art and the journaling and maybe even a little bit of tarot oracle into, you know, with my
That's
clients.
exciting. Oh,
So
I love that for you, Heather. I'm praying that it goes through for you.
so I've got lots of different, as they say, irons into the in the fire, but and just have to startly work on, you know, focusing on which one, you know.
I love that.
Um, And Krista also said that's wonderful news. Oh, thank you. And for, yeah, for both of us. And she also said absolutely 100% yeah for my situation. So yeah, all those cards were
I know.
resonating. Yeah.
Oh, Krista.
So thank you. So yeah, well, we are at an hour, and I know hubby's going to be coming home soon with some chicken wings. Yummy. And I'm sure
Yeah.
Darla will love that too.
Oh, she probably won't be able to eat that. Last night she had pizza, so she had pizza crust. Pizza crust Friday for her.
Yeah, that's what that was the favorite part for my dogs. When the crust, mom, where's the crust?
Oh,
So
so that's what she was. And it's funny, we took her to the vet on the 12th, and they made us minimize her food. So from 2 cups per meal, it's 1.5 cups. Well, she didn't lose any weight, but she also didn't gain any weight. And she's like, "Are you sure you lowered her cups that she's getting in the morning?" And I said, "Yeah, 1.5." So why isn't she losing weight? I'm like, I don't know. She's wearing a sweater. No, it's because she eats snacks all day.
hmm
Daddy gives her snacks. She's like over here, and she's like begging for me to give her snacks, and I'm careful with what I give her, but still, Daddy gives her snacks all the time.
So
But at least she didn't gain any weight. She just didn't
that's
lose it.
good. Yes.
Because with her bones and her disability and stuff, it's hard for her to walk around anyways, especially if she's overweight, which I understand.
So if anybody, Selena has a rescue. She's a pity mix, and her name is Darla, and she's got Addison's, and so she can't
Yes,
walk
she has
straight,
that,
but
and she
she's
has cerebral
adorable.
hypoplasia. So essentially, she's a dog with cerebral palsy. She has a doggy version of cerebral palsy. So she not only does she have Addison's disease, which is an autoimmune disorder, she also
Oh,
has a neurological issue, and that's what she has, like cerebral palsy for a dog. So her
she's
gait for
adorable.
walking is very off balance. She falls constantly. She's like a ping pong ball inside the house. She like bounces off all the walls. It's
Oh,
really sad to see her, like when she bumps into everything and she hurts herself, but she
she
shakes it
gets
off,
right back up, and
right
yeah,
back
she
up.
just shakes it
It's like
off.
she doesn't even know she has a disorder, like they don't even know that.
And you
She
see the
just,
videos on Instagram.
I
Follow
know.
Darla. She's on there, and you can
Yeah,
just see her plop down and go, oh, I mean, she's just,
she's a
yeah.
sweetheart. And um yeah, they keep increasing her meds, so now she's on 8 pills a day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so she takes her meds and she's doing good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think one of my favorite videos, if not my favorite, was the one where you were pretending you were putting makeup on her. She
My
was sitting next
gosh,
to you, and she's just sitting there. Mommy's putting her little brush on her. Oh, that was just absolutely just
she
adorable.
loves getting makeup put on her.
Yeah.
I swear she had to have been a human in a past life.
Hmm.
Like there's something about her when you look at her eyes and the way she just looks at you and she understands. She's ridiculously smart.
Yes.
Oh, they are blessed with that ignorance. But the eyes, her eyes, really just, they're like a whole, it's like you're looking into her soul. Yeah.
Hmm. So every time I get on Instagram, which isn't too often, I have to kind of catch up a couple times and go,
With
"Oh, I missed a couple."
I
And
know, I
like, how
know.
many times can you type "oh"
I know.
over all
That's
the
okay. You can
videos?
put awe as many times as you want.
And then that one recently where she's been her butt's up in the air, but daddy's petting her, or you were petting her, and she was just like, "No, I'll just keep my butt in the air." Just keep that
She's a nut.
was
I
cute.
swear, this girl's a nut. But
Yeah.
she's our nut, so we love her. So we love her so
Yeah.
much. And then
Yeah.
lately, I mean, I come out with her blankets every morning. I get her situated before I start logging into work. So I come out with her blankets and then I like cover myself with her blankets. And she's
Mhm.
like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening? Where's my
Yeah.
mama at?" So
That's
David recorded, and I did post one video. Usually it's me behind the camera, but this time he recorded as I was playing with her, like hide and go seek, and she was like, her tail was going
I'll
crazy.
have to go find that. I
Yeah,
might have
it's
missed
so
that
cute.
one. Yeah.
So cute. I love
Oh.
her. She's such a good dog.
And before we end, just want to comment on the box. Very well made, sturdy box. Nice magnetic.
Magnetic class. I love that.
So, spoiled now with the magnetic clasps.
I'm
And
telling you, it's Llewellyn. Llewellyn's
they fit in
quality
there.
on their boxes and their books
Yeah.
are pretty flipping good. Although US Games
It's
is
nice.
also really good, but Llewellyn, because they're so good with books, their guidebooks are always the best.
Now, I know she also put out the Witch's Garden. I've seen some of the cards. Some of them are pretty. I don't quite resonate with them, but the Darkwood, most definitely.
Yeah, I think this one's the only one I have. I have another one of her deck. It's a tarot deck, but she just wrote up the guidebook. It's like
Okay.
it's like an antique, it's like an antique looking tarot deck. I forget what it's called, but it's very like coffee
Hmm.
stained. I like using that for past
Let me
lives.
see. Ooh, I think I've seen that. I
Yeah.
like the ones that look like they're old parchment,
Yeah, it almost
Yeah.
looks, it's a little bit more parchment-y looking and more like tea stained to the Ray Alexander tarot deck or Alexander Ray tarot deck.
Alexander Ray. Okay, I'll have
Yeah.
to look. There are so many decks. It's just mind blowing now.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with all the, the programs now where people can make the
Their
AI
own.
decks on demand. Like I said in the beginning,
Yeah.
there's some that really take the time. They do extremely beautiful work. So trying to keep up, but on Etsy with what Etsy charges,
Oh,
it's
I
hard to afford a
know.
deck from
Sometimes it's
Etsy.
hard to do that. But look,
65, 80. Oh, look, yeah. See, I've never been able to do that. My brother could. I could
it
never do it.
shuffles so nicely. It's not very thick. See, look.
I love the
It's very
sound of
nice.
that. Yeah.
It's very nice. This is a really nice deck.
Gets 2 thumbs up from, but we'll get 4
thumbs up
thumbs
for me too. Yeah, it's such a good shuffle, and it does fan out nicely because it's smooth. It's glossy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very nice deck. Thank you for letting me come on and crash your show and
Well,
review the
no,
deck with you too.
I'm always thrilled because we don't get
I
together too
know.
often. So this was a joy,
Yeah,
absolute joy.
usually
And
I'm like,
Megas.
hey, usually I'm studying right now at this time.
Yeah.
My weekends are for studying.
So she took some time out for me, which I greatly appreciate.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
anything coming up that you want to share before we say goodbye?
So I have some interviews that are coming up. I have Aaron Mazza. He is with Crosscrow Books, and he came out with a book called Living Lenormand. And it's a phenomenal book. It talks about using Lenormand for magic. So not only using your tarot cards when you line them up to do magic, but also using magic for your Lenormand cards.
And I got these new ones in.
Yes. So I'm interviewing him on the 30th. Tomorrow, Rochelle, Amethyst Ascension, and a couple ladies from that group, we're all getting together and doing a live on my channel. And on
what time Eastern?
It's 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, so it'll be noon here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm interviewing Yadira from Underneath the Veil of Marigold on January 5th. And then Bobby and I have our live on the 1st. And we're just going to be reflecting on 2025.
Cool.
And then I have my Rooted series that's starting, Root Chakra Healing, that I'll be doing every month. I'll be posting a video. I'll be adding stuff into my Ko-fi shop so that people can get free journal downloads and stuff like that to kind of help you with that healing process for 2026. So I have a lot going on.
Yes.
I have a lot going on. And my normal life, college. And,
she's inspired.
And school, school and work and family life. So, and then like reviewing decks and like that. So.
I wish I had the amount of energy in her little pinky, Ivy.
And I was telling you about that earlier, why I have that determination and drive being a first generation American, what my parents had to go through to be here. And I don't want to take what they sacrificed for granted. And I want to show them that the sacrifices they did, I'm taking advantage of, and I'm really going to put them to use and go to college and do more and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's awesome. You rock. You're awesome, Sauce.
Thank you. So, thank you.
Today, my God, it's Saturday already. So tomorrow I will be back for my poetry that I do on Sundays, my Indigo Poetica.
Nice.
I'm waiting. I reached out to Lennon Smith and asked her if she wanted to join me.
I love her.
After the holidays. Yeah, she's been on with Karen and I when we did our Mystic Poet Society, which will come back when Karen's ready. She's able to return. And so in the meantime, I'm doing the Indigo Poetica. And she said, yeah, she goes, after the holidays, let me know in January. And she goes, I'll be down in hanging out. So I'm looking forward to that. And then this Monday, Jackie B is going to be joining me for the Sacred Feminine. And we're going to be discussing Yamaye or Yamaya, depending on, where. So that was the goddess that she wanted to discuss. And so it'll be nice to have
fun. And then I'll have you on my channel too. I'll hopefully in January sometime we can get you on for the Voices from the Liminal. So we'll do that.
That's cool. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll interview you and
Voices from the liminal.
talk about your
Ooh.
journey and stuff like that. Yeah.
And boy, last year was, well, it'll be last year, but boy, this year's been a journey, let me tell you. It really has.
Yeah.
Um, so thank you everybody who joined us in the beginning, had to go. We appreciate you coming in and saying hi. For those who came in to support us, for those who watch playback, thank you so much. Be sure to do all the YouTubey things and subscribe to Selena,
Thank
myself,
you.
and comment after if possible, just a few
Mhm.
words even to help with the algorithms. It has been working. I have been
Yeah.
getting a few new people here and there, which is very nice. And
Nice.
so we hope everybody has a great rest of your evening and weekend. And again, Selena, thank you. It was
Thank
such a
you for
pleasure.
having me and crash your
Always a
show.
joy. It's always a joy. So everybody have a great night and I'll see you tomorrow.
Love you
Bye.
guys. Bye.